All right, welcome to the ExperienceBetter Video Podcast Series. I'm Josh Beekler, and with me today is Shelby O'Connor. She's an occupational therapist here at the Children's Rehab Center, and we have a special guest today, Kai, who's just about he's right at 9 months old. And so we're going to talk to Shelby about what we should be seeing developmental-wise from an OT perspective. So at 9 months, what are the kind of things you're looking for with kids this age?
So there's lots of fun things that kids are doing at this age, but I think we're just going to talk about a few of the big ones that you see kids a little more delayed in more frequently, so you guys are aware of what they should be doing and what they should start be doing. So by 9 months, they should be sitting kind of be a pro sitter is kind of our goal. So they're able to reach out of that midline. Hey, we're not to that part yet. And they're able to reach out of midline, they're able to grab toys while maintaining that sitting posture. Most kids kind of start sitting around that 6-ish month range and then have it mastered by now. They should start grasping objects in both hands at one time. Let's see if Kai will show us. I know you can do it.
Hands? Do this one too.
There you go. Yep, and they'll start putting objects in open containers or handing them to parents. That one's too big. Is it too big? And we even want them to start like passing it to their other hand. Nope. They'll start copying gestures like clapping or banging items together, which Kai likes to do, right? Mm-hmm.
We like to make lots of noise.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah, so those are a few big like sitting tasks, handing them from one side to see if they'll pass it to the other side, having them put it in any kind of open container. Stacking rings are fun. They're a little challenging for them still at this age, but it's kind of that next step where you can kind of help them get it on there to kind of help them progress to that next milestone. Another big thing is like while they're playing, they'll start pointing to have you help. Like if he's having trouble with the rings, he'll start asking for help. Pointing during reading. I thought I threw a book out here. If he likes to read through a book, he'll start pointing at objects. Yeah, do you like the pictures? They'll start looking for objects like when you hide them. So like if we cover up this, he still knows it's there. Oh, you're just gonna shove it through. Oh, there you go. Where when they're a little younger, they just think it disappeared. They have no clue where it went. Where now he has more of an awareness that they'll start looking for those things. A few things during eating, he'll start pinching those foods, which they say Kai's pretty good at. There you go, using that pointer and that thumb versus trying to rake it with their palm, which it is totally normal if they still do that once in a while, but we want them to get better at using that pointer and thumb. They'll also start using a spoon more frequently. Most kids need it preloaded, depending on how much you've practiced, but they're able to bring it to their mouth and feed themselves that way. They're starting to drink from an open cup. Yeah, without spilling it all over, but it still happens, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
They're starting to help hold their bottle when they're having bottles, or depending on how their feet or their sippy cup. There you go. What do you think?
You gonna eat a few more first? I'll leave it right there for you when you're ready.
They're also continuing to explore more with their mouth. Putting almost any object they find most likely goes in their mouth. That's how they learn and explore their environment. Let's see, Kai, what else are you doing?
He really likes dog toys. The dog toys are his favorites. Yeah.
The sound?
Yeah. No, just
any toy.
Yep.
They will also start some self-care like dressing. So like Kai can take his socks off, which is your most common one at this age. And most kids, so then the next thing he'll do is start like with helping taking his pants off and normally off, and then they'll help putting on is kind of that progression. But that's a long time away. Yeah. You'll also see that they will increase their attention to their preferred tasks. Like Kai would sit and play, with this for up to 3 minutes is typically what you see versus jumping from one activity to the next. Yeah, those are some of your big ones.
Very good.
So little things like helping them promote that, is giving them small objects to eat versus big things to gnaw and to kind of help them with that pincer grasp. Giving them different cups like Kai has with the handles to help them hold on to both sides. giving them a toy in one hand that maybe they prefer and offering them another one that they like and trying to get them to use both hands. And just kind of helping them reach out of their balance while sitting. And
Right.
if you have any other questions, you can reach out to us here, and we're more than willing to, even if it's just an eval and, know, your kid's typical, we can do that and give you activities and ideas, at any point. So
absolutely. So
that's one of the big things.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shelby, and that was very informative, and appreciate knowing. So if you have any questions about anything Shelby talked about, or if you have any concerns about your child, you just give us a call, and Shelby will be happy to talk to you, and we'll take it from there. So thank you, Shelby, and thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you.
And thanks, Kai.